Hey boys and girls, it's me, Mr. Coughlin, and in celebration of the Positivity Project, I'm going to be reading Zero by Catherine Otashi. And you know, sometimes with technology it doesn't always work perfectly, so I'm doing my read aloud the old-fashioned way. Sorry about the two different links for the assembly and for this. Well, here we go. We're going to read this book. It's really got a very cool message, and I hope you all like it. Since I'm all by myself in my office, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a mask break. So here we go. All right, very cool. 0 was a big round number. When she looked at herself, she just saw a hole right in the center. Every day she watched the numbers line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, y she wanted to count too. Sort of a pun on words. All right, but how could a number worth nothing become something? 0 felt empty inside. She watched 1 having fun with all the others. See 1 in the middle? 1 was solid and strong with bold strokes and squared corners. 0 was big and round with no corners at all. If I were like 1, then I could count 2, she thought. She pushed and pulled, and she stretched and straightened. She forced and flattened, and finally became 0. She sighed. Becoming like 1 was too much of a stretch. 8 and 9 rolled into the scene. If you doubled yourself up, you'd be like me, said 8. So zero twisted and turned to try to be 8. Or you could be a 9 with a longer line, said 9. So 0 pinched and puckered to try to be 9. But 0 could only be 0. We're on our way to join the others. Come count with us, they said. 0 felt deflated. 8 and 9 were numbers with value. Of course they'd count. How could they know how she felt? Zero had a new thought, though. If she could impress the numbers, that'd give her value. She'd leap, she'd soar, she'd sizzle, she'd shine. She'd make a grand entrance and floor them all. 0 began to roll faster and faster and faster. She leaped, flying, soaring, rocketing. Right into 1. Who knocked over 2, who fell into 3 and 4, toppling 5 y 6, who crashed into 7 y 8, where they all ended up in a big pile on 9. All the numbers were bent out of shape. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. I'll never have value. I'll never be part of the count, she said. It's what's inside that counts most, pointed out 7. 0 looked at herself. But what if I don't have anything inside? Every number has value, said 7. Be open, you'll find a way. Suddenly 0 saw herself in a new light. I'm not empty inside. I'm open. 0 rolled up to the numbers. I've thought of a way for us to count even more, she said. Count more, asked 4. Count us in, exclaimed 7. Lead the way, said 1. Wait till you see. Pretty genius. Everyone counts, the number shouted. 0 jumped in. Then she leaped up high and said, here's something new we can try. If we help each other soar, we can count even more. Sounds like some teamwork. Let's count again, starting with 0, 1, 2. Count with me. 0, 1, 2, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. Keep going. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And what's next? Are you curious? In Espanol, do you know the number? 100. And what about 1,000? 1000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. Okay, we do count more, they cheered. Zero in the numbers explored and had fun, bringing more value to everyone. And this time, when she looked at herself, she felt whole right in her center. Look at these numbers, boys and girls. 154, 770, 48, 80, 95, 4,160, all these numbers. All right. And this is a special thanks to all of those who have shared your powerful stories of one with me. Even though we have never met, you make me whole. And that comes from the author. So boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story for the Positivity Project. It's quite special and it's one of my new favorites. So I know we have curiosity this week for the Positivity Project, and it'll be teamwork next week. Thank you. Have a great day.